I bought the top 3 mouthwashes on Amazon, and we're going to be trying these and comparing them so you don't have to. And so we got the Closys Healthy Teeth, we got the Living Well Remineralizing mouthwash, and we also got the Closys Mouth Sores formula. So these two formulas are different. And what we're going to be doing in this video is going over some of the features of this product, maybe answering a couple of questions, but most importantly, we're going to be going over the differences when I actually try these, of what I experienced and what I'm seeing the differences between these 3. All right, we've got the Closys Healthy Teeth, teeth sensitive or mouth sensitive formula here. Let's go ahead and try some of this. Okay. Yeah, that actually tastes really, really, really good. So I'm going to be going over some of the features of this product as well as answering some of the questions most of you guys have about this product. And so let's go over some of the features here. So I guess since this is, I can't make claims, right? I can't make claims. So I'll have to say things like people have reported, or I have been experiencing, right? I have to say these things. I can't make guarantees, but people have been reporting and I have been experiencing an improvement in dental health. Just a second, I gotta, dealing with this. Okay, people have been reporting, again, I have to say it like this, that their dental health has been improving from using this because of the formula that they have. And also, I can tell you from just using it, it doesn't have that irritating, when you use these different mouthwashes, how it's like leaves this irritation feeling. It leaves a feeling of like over alcohol, stinging kind of a feeling in your mouth. I literally just use this. You guys saw me do this. I am telling you right now that it does not have that effect. It just gives me a fresh, clean feeling right now that I have. And it says it's definitely high quality. I want to say, they say dentist approved. What toothpaste, toothbrush, mouthwash doesn't say dentist approved, right? So we'll just leave that aside. But basically it's like the most important thing is that this thing is gentle yet effective. This thing is definitely gentle. It is definitely effective. I can feel it in my mouth. I can feel, it's like a perfect combination of I feel just enough to where I can feel that it has done the job. Let's just say it like that. I feel like it has done the job. I feel a little bit of that mint flavor that is going on in there. And so let's get to some of the questions. So some of the questions that people have are like, does this remove plaque? Is this the best thing to remove plaque? And so again, since we're talking about a health thing here, we have to say, I can't say yes for sure. If you get this, it will do a thing. I can't say that. But a lot of people have been reporting that they have been able to help remove a lot of the plaque from the gum line. I honestly really don't like talking like this in hyper generalities and stuff like that. I don't want the health police, the FDA police to bust in my house and like tell me I can't say this or can't say that, or because I said something, I'm going to go to jail. But it's definitely, let's go to the next question here. Yes, so this right here, the question that some people are asking is, does this do the job of the Closys Healthy Gums, but with fluoride for teeth? And the reason why I'm going over that is that it says here, anti-cavity fluoride mouth rinse, okay? Anti-cavity fluoride mouth rinse, I think, hopefully you guys can see that. And so the reason why I'm saying that is because, yes, this is the version that combines both benefits, where we have the anti-cavity fluoride mouth rinse, okay? And obviously the other question is, does it work on sensitive mouths? And so here we can see this. They specifically made a sensitive mouth rinse formula for us. So that is really, really, really good. It says helps with fluoride, helps rebuild weakened tooth enamel with some of the formula that they have put together. And then it says how much should you use? And then it's like pour out 10 milliliters, roughly 2 capfuls. Or you could just use 1. It's up to you. But and this is what they recommend. And then you just swish and do all that other fun stuff, standard, right? And yeah, so I really, really like this. I just can't overemphasize how much it doesn't leave that after burning feeling in my mouth. It just feels very normal, feels really natural, gives me a nice little minty feeling. And so, yeah, I really love this. We've got some Living Well mouthwash inside of here. This is not the cap that it comes with, but I'm just using another one because this cap is actually way too small, but we're about to try it out here. And let's go ahead and okay. All right. You know what? Like, I'm very, very surprised at the taste of this. I'm very surprised at, I'm gonna stand like this so you guys can actually see. I'll block the sun. I'm surprised because it doesn't feel like it's overly done with the formula. It doesn't feel like you're getting too much mint. It just feels like my mouth is clean. It feels like it's just the right amount of mint. It feels like it actually has gotten the job done. It feels like my mouth is fresh. And so since this is a comparison video, I would say that the major difference between this and the others is that this sits perfectly in that sweet spot between like way overly done and okay, it doesn't feel like it really, I'm not gonna say the other ones don't feel like they really did anything, but it doesn't have as strong of a kick. Okay, yeah. So I would say that this has a medium kick, and there is one other product that has a very, very, very strong kick, the Happy Tooth, and then the other ones they have a lighter kick to it, and so this one sits right in the middle, and so I would say that is one of the major differences between this. This also doesn't have any fluoride in it. And so one of the other questions that people have is like, is this a glass bottle? And let me put the cap on before I do this so that way you guys can see here. And so, whoa, yeah, you guys can hear that. It's definitely a glass bottle. And why do they use a glass bottle and why is that a question? Is because this helps avoid the microplastics. Okay, so this is, and that's one of the major key selling points that they are trying to push is that there's no way, well, I'm not gonna say there's no way, but it helps reduce the possibility of microplastics and stuff like that because this is glass. And so this does, according to them, according to the company, according to some of the customers, it does help remineralize the teeth with the formula that they're using. So like I said, since this is a comparison video, I would say that those are some of the key differences. We have the mouth sores formula for Closys right here. So let's do it. Okay, all right, okay. All right, so, okay. Okay, so since this is a comparison video, we're gonna be talking about the differences. All of the other ones claim the same things about like, the effectiveness and the enamel and all of that other fun stuff. So let's just talk about the differences. So the difference here is the kick level. I would say that that's one of the major differentiating factors between all of these different formulas. And all of these different formulas, different companies, different everything is the kick level. I would say that this kick level is, if we're talking like low is 1, 2 is medium, 3 is high, I would say that this is probably like a 1.5, 1.6. And so it sits in that little range for me. And it does the same thing as the other ones do, where it's like, it keeps my breath. I mean, it makes my mouth feel like it's pretty fresh. It makes me feel like I just actually use a product that is going to keep my mouth fresh. And, but it doesn't feel like it's overdone anything, right? It just feels good. It feels good. Now, does that mean that it feels better than any of the other ones? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that that's what the kick level is telling me. Now, the other thing, as far as the actual formula difference goes, is that this one is made from, they made it so that way it's specifically targeting people that have mouth sores. Now, does this mean that you can't use it if you don't have mouth sores? No, but that's what happens. Obviously, there are some people that get mouth sores. You get them from time to time, and if you use the wrong formula, your mouth could be burning to pieces. And so this one, it was formulated for helping those people that want to use mouthwash that have mouth sores. So I'd say that that is also one of the key major differences.